What is going on, everybody? Brick Builder here, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be showing off a mod and stuff that lets you become Ant-Man and other various characters from that franchise in the series. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get running into it. So to begin, we have a texture pack with all different armor sets. You can play as Ant-Man, you can play as Wasp, you can play as Yellow Jacket, and you can play as Taskmaster. These are all very awesome characters. But before we get into showing all this stuff off and how you can get these cool armors and other cool things, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're brand new, subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss a daily gaming video. And let me know if you want to see more of these mod showcase type videos. So, to begin, we can start with Ant-Man. Ant-Man, right here, looks a little something like that. It looks really good. It's very epic, and I definitely think Ant-Man, Scott Lang, is one of the coolest heroes out there. So definitely awesome to have him in the arsenal. And then, of course, we got to follow it up with Wasp. You know, Wasp, she's in the movie. I mean, we got to meet her in the first one, but in the second blockbuster, it's really where you get to see her shine. So hopefully you guys like Wasp if you're gonna go see it in the movie. Of course, comment down below your thoughts on the movie once you've seen it, but don't spoil it for people who haven't. Now, over here, we got Taskmaster. For anybody who doesn't know, Taskmaster is a hero, or well, more like an anti-hero, mostly a villain to be honest, but they're a character who can basically copy people's moves. So for instance, like, if he sees Captain America throw a shield, he can throw the shield the same way Cap does. He's a pretty powerful villain because he can replicate moves. So you have to be very careful with your moves. You can't really do them more than once on him. And then over here, we, of course, have Yellow Jacket, the villain from the first movie. A very awesome villain and one of my favorite villains, I think, to date. Just overall a cool character. And the fights were absolutely through the roof, especially on the tabletop train fight, if you know what I'm talking about. Now, of course, it would be fun to see if these heroes can actually shrink. And there sort of is a way for that. Okay. So we have a mod called the More Player Model. So what you're going to do once you install this mod is you press F12. And then you have a bunch of presets here. Now I've added one called Small Player. And we're going to config it first. And try to see how we want to config stuff. See, we can get this here to be like that. We can make everything the way we want it to be. Okay? And then what we can do is become, where is it? Where is it? We are it, but we have to take off the armor, unfortunately. But yes, as you can see, we are now a small Ant-Man-like size. I mean, we're literally smaller than a block. Like, just look at some of the crazy things we can do. Look, this creeper ain't even able to like, basically see us. Like, that's awesome, you know what I mean? Like, look, we can just sneak on in here. We can sneak on through. Now, unfortunately, you cannot jump through the one-by-one structures with this model. There are mods that do it, but this mod lets you do a ton of other things as well. So that's why we're showing off this mod here, because you can also be other things. We can steal the carrots. We're gonna steal some carrots. Okay, I'm a hungry Ant-Man, and I have got to fend for my family by grabbing some carrots for them. Okay. So let's take these. There we go. Look at us. 30-something carrots. 40-something. Wow, are we rich. Okay. But unfortunately, yeah, when you put the armor on, it does display at full size and really can't be shrunk down. So you do have to take your armor off. Unfortunately, there may be updated versions of the mod that let you do that. I'm not entirely sure. But overall, that is a really cool thing to see. Now, I do want you guys to let me know which character you like best, but I think what we're going to do now is see if as each of the characters we can survive through a nighttime, okay? With mobs. That's going to be the goal, is can we survive through the night? So we're going to start with Wasp, because Wasp has the worst, like, armor, because it's gold armor, obviously. So we're going to start with that. We're going to try to defend the village like a good superhero, and two villains, okay? That's what we're going to do. Alright? I don't mean to be a bad guy or anything, but we are going to be killing everybody. Now, you can't see my weapon unless I shift. Like, look at that. I'm just there. You see what I mean? Look at that. It's kind of weird. It's interesting, but that's a thing. So, yeah. Okay, hello there, Creeper. Yeah, Creeper. Okay, you are not going to attack the village today. You wish I would let you attack the village. Okay, you gotta stay away from the villagers. These are the citizens. They're damsels in distress, and they need some defending. Thankfully, they got one of the baddest superheroes in all of the universe. Ant-Man and Wasp, of course. A great dynamic duo. I mean, like, straight up there with Batman and Robin. And all these other good ones. So, I mean, you can't really even say anything about this duo. They're just great. They work together well. And, I mean, I'm sure if you've seen the movie, you know you gotta love these two characters because they are fantastic. Alright, let's do that. And we just gotta keep killing any mob that gets around here because we do not want to worry. We also do have to defend over here Hank Pym's little laboratory because, you know, he has that. He can make this thing bigger and smaller with his Pym Particle thingy, his fancy goggly gook technology. But yes, for anybody who doesn't know about Ant-Man, the gist of his powers is he can shrink and get bigger. He can also grow. And there is a way to do that with the mod, so actually we can go ahead and show that off. But as you can see in the movie, he has these things called Pym Particles, and they're developed by a guy named Hank Pym, hence the name. But let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bigger. Now look at my head right there. Just look at this. Okay. Now you won't really have the armor, so the armor is gonna be kind of weird. Okay, but I mean, just look at the size of my hand. We take the armor off. I'm pretty much like a gigantic player. Like, look at how big my fist is. Now my sword's like really tiny in comparison, but when I hold it, it's massive. So that's what matters. Okay, but yes, as you can see, it's quite clear that you can play as different sizes, and I can grow and shrink. Now, if I wanted to, I could have put on an Ant-Man skin on my actual Minecraft character, and this would look a whole lot better. But I couldn't find one that I absolutely loved. But there probably were a bunch of cool ones out there. I just couldn't manage to find it myself. Alright, now we gotta start shrinking this stuff down. Alright, shrink it all down like so. And let's go back into Ant-Man. So we played as Wasp. Let's go ahead and play as Taskmaster for a bit now. Taskmaster, he's a fighting master, and usually, you know, is a pretty competent villain, of course. But yes, playing as superheroes in Minecraft is absolutely awesome. Like, I love that experience. And there's so many cool mods that do things with superheroes and all. Get away from the door, you zombie! Get away from the door. I mean, I know I'm a supervillain, but I'll terrorize these villagers, not you. Speaking of terrorize the villagers, you know, have some carrots everywhere. Okay, this is the most devious thing I could think of, so, you know, clearly it shows how much of a supervillain I am. We got carrots on the ground. Look at us. We have caused havoc in the cities. We have literally given them food. Wow, what a crime. Alright, let's get this guy over here. There we go. Okay, we're doing so good so far with this set of armor. Let's just straight up move on to Yellow Jacket now. Yellow Jacket over here is going to be slaying everybody out. Okay, like straight up everybody. So let's keep on going. And let's get around here. And let's go for one of these moves. Yoink! Aw, yeah. Okay. All the mobs are going down. These crampy mobs, they're going down. Because look, they cannot handle our superpowers, okay? Like literally power 5 affinity and a sharpness. They cannot handle it. And you know what? When we get to Ant-Man, we can get even crazier. Because everybody knows Ant-Man has a bunch of, you know, like really cool things about him. So let's go like that. Okay. That's the wrong way. Okay. So we want... Oh my gosh. No. I'm trying to do something cool. And I need to not die. Okay. Well, you'll see in just a second. We're going to be giving Ant-Man his vital superpowers that he deserves to have. Because, you know, everybody knows when Ant-Man gets smaller, he gets, like, a bunch of buffs. Okay? Like, he gets made stronger in a bunch of ways. No! So, we are going to do the exact same thing once we get inside here and eat a piece of steak. Okay, we ate the steak now. So, let's do this thing. Alright, 100 for 3. Giving speed 3 for 100 seconds. Yes. But now we're going to make this number a lot bigger. There we go. So, now we have speed 3. But, of course, everybody knows Ant-Man also has strength. We're going to make it strength 25. And I guess we will give him jump boost as well, since that makes a lot of sense. We only want like a small jump boost, otherwise it's gonna get annoying. Alright, so see, as Ant-Man, we get all these powers that make us better, of course, because, you know, Ant-Man's all shrunk, ouch, all shrunk down, so we get all these powers. Just look at this tiny little guy, like just running around the village. Like, that is hilarious. You just see my little cape frolicking in the wind. Let's put on a full set of armor, not mishmash. That'd be weird. Like, we're not gonna mishmash as all the different characters right now. Hi there. Alright, it seems like we're defending up pretty good now. Ant-Man, of course, is going to clean up the carrot mess that Taskmaster caused. Because that's just, you know, that's just a monstrosity right there. Like, you do not throw carrots on another man's road. It's just the rudest thing you could possibly do, okay? Now, let's see. The nighttime is approaching the ending, but here's a there's a Enderman right here. Yoink! And we got a pearl. Well, let's just pearl over here. Hi there. That was the first time I think I've taken damage in a long time to these guys. I guess I'm just that good of a PvPer. Like, straight up, I'm just that good of a PvPer. But if you guys did enjoy today's video and you want to see more of these like mod showcases, the more player model does have tons of other things you can do with it. But today we just showed off how to be Ant-Man and such, which is just changing your player size and also using this really cool texture pack that gives the armor different, like, you know, like textures. But if you guys did enjoy, like and subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss a daily gaming video, and I'll see you in a future Minecraft video.